Hi, my name's Neil and welcome back to Retro View. Apologies for the delay in the video. I've been unwell, I lost the keys to the shed, and also I lost the internet as well, so everything went wrong this week. So this is why there's a delay on the video. This video wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Captain Commodore, so a big thumbs up to you for getting me interested in this type of hardware. So today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing of something that I've received that I pre-ordered. So today we're going to have a look what's in this box here. And to be honest, it's all Captain Commodore's fault, because without me doing videos on it and seeing how amazing these things are, I would not have been interested in this hardware or even known about it. So on that note, let's crack on. So here we have a black bag, and in this black bag we have a 5-volt power supply, which is rated at 4 amps. So maybe that gives you a clue what it is. We also have an M2 external case here, and I have here a 512 gigabyte SD ready to go into that. So you can probably see here there's a name there called Herber. Now you probably all know what this is by now, so let's just get this open and have a look. Now what we have here is the usual bits of what's in there. I've folded this for the cat actually. The cat will probably like that. Yeah, she's playing with it now on the floor. And then in here we should have, minus all these bubbly bits, let's get rid of them all. As you can see again, Herber, is it? Heber, I think they're called. A Multisystem 2. This is the Multisystem 2, which is a MiSTer based console. Now I pre-ordered this when I went to visit Retro Man Cave's The Cave and I actually saw this, and I thought to myself, that's really good. I actually owned a MiSTer, do you know, one of the little square ones. I'll stick a picture up there, and that's what they look like. But this is ideal for under your TV, and it's basically multi-consoles in one, and computers as well, which actually play like the original hardware, or as close to the original hardware. Until you played on these, you can't really explain how good they are. Now there's two different versions. There is the digital version, which comes with HDMI, and there's also the analog version, which this is, and you can see the difference on the back. We have a VGA output, an RGB output, an optical output, a line output by the looks of it. We've got the HDMI as well, which is great. The power socket there, the LAN, a couple of USBs, and on the front we've got 4 USBs and an SD card slot, and I think this is a power switch here, along with reset, menu, and I don't know what that one is, enter maybe, or something like that. So as you can see, it's 3D printed, but it's been printed really well, and I'm quite happy with this, especially seeing this as well, designed and made in the UK, and that's a nice little touch you don't see. I've just noticed there's another USB in there as well, because what I'm hoping on doing is mounting this inside the case if we can. So the plan is today is to get this set up and just quickly run something on it so you can see it running. But I did want to show you guys as well, because these look amazing, especially under the TV. As you can tell, it's like a little console. Now under this slot here we have an expansion slot. I think that's for some things that they do. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure we'll find out. Now you may be thinking, what's the difference between these and the MiSTer? Well, the MiSTer's a total different format. This has been rebuilt up using the same hardware as a MiSTer, the D10 Nano, I think it is, the FPGA. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in a comment. What we're going to do first is we're just going to set this up so you can see it working. This is the first one you need, and it's called MiSTer Fusion. And MiSTer Fusion is a tiny custom Linux distribution to run on a D10 Nano and install the MiSTer. So this basically gets it ready. Step one is download the latest release page. Now we do need something to flash this because it's an actual image file. So you can use something like Apple Pie Baker, Win32 Disk Imager, or even DD, which we can flash this with. So the first thing to do is download the latest version from the releases page here. And the downloaded version, latest version, is 2.10. So I'm just going to download that now. It'll download as a zip file. So now in here, we should have a file here called MiSTer Fusion Disk Image File. I'm using 64 gig, which should be plenty big enough because, like I said before, I'm running an NVMe. So just make sure when you go to this PC, and make sure you double check the drive letter, which mine's drive letter F, because what you don't want to do is to put your image over another hard drive, say your secondary hard drive or something, because that would not be good. I'm going to run Win32 Disk Imager, which is here. As I said before, make sure you know what drive letter you're running, because you have to select it there. It's already selected F anyway, but sometimes if you had a D drive, which was your, say, drive full of photographs, it would actually go over that. So all you do now is click this blue icon here, go to your image, which is here, and now click write, and it'll be really quick. There you go, like I said, nice and fast. The next thing we need to search for is the MiSTer Update All. Now the link will be down below, and what we need to do is to download this here, because this is really useful. And it's basically an all-in-one script for keeping up to date with the MiSTer ecosystem. Now this will download all your cores. Now your cores are your cores for your arcade machines, for your C64, for example, for your Amiga. They're all on here, and it is so cool because this does everything for you. Not only that, it installs all the arcade stuff for you. So the arcades will run after doing this, and all you need to do is to input your own ROMs on, etc. for the other systems. So what we need to do is, let me find it where it is. Download the zip file. Here it is. So we'll download this zip file. Update all is here. This is all we need, is this script file here. So we'll just copy that onto my desktop. We will now plug in the SD card. And now it's been created with MiSTer Fusion. You'll see MiSTer Data. Just cancel that. And all we need to do, see where it says scripts here. We open that, and basically what we do is we copy that into there, and it's called updateor.script file. So all we do now is close that down, and we need to go back to the MiSTer. So I'm about to turn this on. This is the SD card we just made, and let's see what it does. At the moment we've got nothing, have we? Is it actually doing anything? I don't know. Or is it that the video isn't working? Okay, here goes nothing. I've had to swap the inputs around. So now this is running through the Elgato, and this Sony camera above is running it through the cheap video grabber. Now, I don't know why that was. I don't know, but let's turn it on and see if we get any difference now. And it's, why is it not working? It just worked a minute ago. Oh my lord. Is this thing faulty? Perhaps it's this HDMI here is not sitting properly, but there you go. It seems to be working now. Now, what you need to do is leave this to install. Now it says it can take up to 2 minutes. So all we've got to do is just leave it to finish, and it should reboot to the MiSTer system. So as you can see, it's booted to the MiSTer system, but it does say no files. What we need is a keyboard, so I'm just going to borrow this dongle here and plug this dongle in so it can use the wireless keyboard on it, because you need a keyboard for this setup. And what we do, we'll turn it back on. It should boot, hopefully. If it isn't, it's just bloody, yeah, there you go, it's working. I nearly swore then on camera. So now we're on this, so we just put this full screen now. So now we're full screen and you can see it says no files, basically there's no cores on there. We should be able to press F12, which we have. Now it's a storage SD card, and that switch to USB should come up when I plug in the USB drive. But what I need to do first, we're going to set that up another day. What we need to do first is to go to scripts. It will give you attention, this is a dangerous. Do you want to continue? Yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so now we're loaded in. What you want to do is press F12 on your keyboard. Go down to scripts. Do you want to continue? It gives you a warning saying attention, this is dangerous operation, but let's crack on nonetheless. And then run the update all. And it says exiting name server cannot be used. Syncing date and time. So I guess it's not found the internet, which isn't good. Let's just re-plug that in to check it is plugged in. Should be working, hopefully. Have I unplugged it down there? Bear with me, it's not going too well, is it? Yeah, we're flashing good down there. I've got the lead plugged in there. Let's just try again in case it was taking its time. Ah, there you go. So now it's launching update all. So it should work now. It's just taking its time. We need to wait. It takes quite a long time, this does, because it's going to update everything, I think. Press up to enter the settings menu. So here's the settings menu now. So what we can do is JT cores is on, main distribution, which is the main cores, is on, the JD cores is on, the coin op collection is on, other cores unofficial. Let's put it I don't know what they are, so we're not going to mess with them. Tools and scripts, extra contact, ROMs, BIOS databases, let's turn them on. Arcade ROMs, yes. Include main ROMs, yes. So wallpapers for 16:9 screens, let's get them as well, yeah. So like I say, in the settings you can just turn everything on. Back, firmware update and backups, that's the Analog Pocket, which I have, which is an amazing machine. I didn't know this worked on the Analog Pockets. And then we can just do exit ROM update all. Do you really want to run the update without saving your changes? Yes. And there you go, that should now update and download. So just listen to some music while I speed this up and let it go on its own. The MiSTer Update All has done its job, and it's added loads of new cores, everything from arcade to computers and consoles. This really is such a great machine. So now I'm going to play through a selection of games on both console and arcade, just to show you it running on different systems. But please excuse my poor gaming skills along the way. So on that note, let's crack on.
Select your player. Let's go. Select map. Mamma mia!
I'm going to leave the video now, and there'll be more on this coming up in the future as I want to put that NVMe in, etc. I'm not quite sure how to do it yet, whether to put it external or internal, but let me know down below what you think. Now, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, everybody hit the like button please, because it helps the channel. A big thank you to the people paying the 99p a month membership. It helped keep the light on in the shed. Now, I should be getting back on track now with the videos. I've got plenty of repair videos, and also I may be getting a new machine tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet, but if you do, you'll be seeing it on the video. And it's quite a nice Commodore machine. Don't forget to check out the Discord down below, where you can reach out to myself and my other YouTube buddies, the likes of Captain Commodore, 8-Bit Rectal Refix and Joseph. Now, they all do great things, so be sure to go along and check out their channels. So on that note, I shall see you next time on Retro For You. See you soon, guys. Bye.